show anything that's happened to anybody in the group. And I sent them some information, one about Molly Tynes home here in Tazewell, and also Pocahontas Cemetery in Pocahontas, and the Major Graham Mansion in Max Meadows. So they used all three stories. This is the first one coming out. The second one will be out end of November, and then the third one will be out in December. I started this group back in 2008. My uncle, he actually talked to me about some of the audio and video he's collected for the past 20 years. And I got a little intrigued by it because, you know, there was voices there that didn't belong. He was showing me things in video, like the photos that, you know, I was like, there gotta be an explanation. So I did a lot of research, and, you know, like everyone else, watching all these other shows. And I'm like, well, there's nothing like it around this area. This area has a rich history. So why don't we see if we can get something like that around here? We got started, a couple of people, and now it's growing to this wild bunch. I love these people. You know, they're not only my friends, they're my family. I mean, they're uncles, cousins, sisters, everything you can imagine in a family. I got it right here. And, you know, we've done like 38 cases in the past 3 years. We've been all the way to Nashville, West Virginia, Virginia. You know, we're branching out a little. We're slowly getting out there, getting our name out. I'm going to let Michelle kind of take over and let her explain, you know, as far as how we do our cases. Explain a little bit about, you know, her experience here. And if you all have any questions in between, I mean, go ahead. Shout them out.
How y'all doing tonight? Y'all doing good? We appreciate y'all coming out. Like Rodney said, I'm a case manager with the group, basically. We have a client that gives us a call, he tells us what's going on, and I set up the first original meeting with them so we can all, you know, a couple of us can go out, sit down with them. We do a lot of paperwork to get started there. We take pictures, you know, we get a little bit of info so we know what we're going into the night of the investigation. I look up links for the group in places when, you know, we're in between cases with private homes. We go into historic places, but the private homes are what we really do enjoy. I get all the side stuff too that falls off of everybody else's back. So that's really about all I do. I'm just a fun person in the group. So we're going to let Matt come on up. Yeah, come on up.
How are y'all? I'm Mike Brown. I'm the tech manager. I'm responsible for all the gadgets we use, finding new equipment to use, purchasing for the group, make sure we have it, like the zero lux cameras, the laser thermometers, K2 meters. Basically, I'm the computer geek of the group. I help with video, I help with audio, cutting video, cutting audio, and send it to Rodney and to manage the websites. It's pretty much mine.
I'm Jake Ford. A little bit about what I do is historical significance. So these are private properties that you kind of need to build a story for. So that's kind of where I come in. And if we do a historical property, then that's when I spend many hours in the basement of the courthouse. And a lot of times I've run into a few problems with the fact that a lot of these homes in this area are built around, the middle, late 1800s. And what's going on is you go to one courthouse and you find that there's a history there of this property under Virginia or under this specific county. And then you got to realize that, well, the geographic lines have been redrawn from the civil war, breaking up Virginia and West Virginia. So then you got to go to West Virginia to pick up, where you left off. And then, it's the best part of my job. I get to go in and dig through these old documents that nobody's looked at or thought about for 100 years now. And it's just an absolutely amazing experience for a story. I get to go and travel to a lot of places that normally wouldn't be able to even have access to. It's just a normal guy on the street, but the fact that these guys send me out, they say, hey, we need you to go and get the scoop on this. And so inspired by Manhattan, I write my little ditty and let them take a look at it. Hopefully everybody's happy at the end.
Church, so I may want to take up a collection before we leave here. The reason I'm part of this group is that I was chaplain with the Bluefield, Virginia Police Department, and Mike Brown was a detective there, and he called me up one time and said, hey, can you come over? I want you to meet somebody. Rodney was there, and they said, we would like to know if you would help us. Now, sometimes in the Black Diamond Paranormal Society, things they do, they will have questions that are of a religious nature. So they said, maybe you can help us. I said, well, I don't know if I can or not, but I'll try. How does this conflict with my faith? No, it doesn't. Because I'm always dealing with spirits. The Holy Spirit, angels, so forth. As far as ghosts, I don't know. I don't disbelieve in them. I would like to find out. So, I'm part of this group. And if you have any questions, I'll try to answer. But, I can't answer some of them any more than sometimes they can't answer.
I'll do Black Diamond advertisement real quick. We were fortunate enough to be Bobby for a radio program out of this world, and fortunate enough from there on to continue a relationship with him and his crew. And I've got to say that it's no wonder the man has ended up on television, him and his crew. They do an outstanding job. Any of you that know someone that has a hobby, these are the guys. Because they do one thing different that I know. I've worked with several groups, I've talked to a lot of people. They take the time to sit down and actually go through their evidence. It's always fun to come out and look for ghosts, but to take the 24, 36, 48 hours or more to go through the evidence and listen to the recordings and watch the audio and video, this is what's got a man on television. They do this. If someone's got a haunting, they can help. But once again, we're fortunate to work with these fellas, and I think you'll like what you see here. I know we enjoy hanging out with the group, and you'll see what we mean by looking at this television program. say that life is long, long periods of boredom followed by short periods of blind panic. And, well, it may not be panic, but it sure is excitement. And that's what we live for.
We're gonna go ahead and start the show, let y'all see it, and if y'all have any questions afterwards, we'll be more than happy to answer any.
Yeah.